what you gonna do when the FMCSA comes for you? What's happening to all my truck drivers, my babies, sophomores, juniors, and how can we forget the OGs? My thoughts on the new FMCSA laws. They're pretty good. It helps us out a lot. It takes a lot off the drivers as far as the pressure of getting to the getting to the shippers, dealing with traffic, weather. So that's one of the main things I got from it. But I heard about it back in July. People was talking about it, other truckers was talking about it, and I was like, I kind of turned a deaf ear to it, because I just looked at it like, okay, maybe it's going to be something else to slow drivers down, But once I did my CBS, I did my CBS 2 nights ago, and it went into what the laws actually are and what they mean. And the first one was lengthening driver maximum on duty time from 12 hours to 14 hours, which is for the short haul exception. Now, I think that's good. I think that's good. Giving an extra 2 hours is good. The second one was lengthening driver time due to adverse driving conditions. Now, this one I love, especially the winter season coming up. We gonna be slowed down with, snow, sleet, icy road, icy bridges, black ice, and the extra 2 hours will come in handy. Now, I have violated 2 times just on a regular day. Sitting in traffic all day ate up my driver time, it ate up my 14, most definitely ate up my 14. Okay. And I had to violate my time to get somewhere safe to park. So, I think giving an extra 2 hours, that's good to even just find somewhere safe to park. And that's just an example. So, I think that's pretty cool. And, back in the day, I did used to see a lot of trucks. It'd be a lot of traffic, be standstill traffic, and drivers pull over to the road and just stop, because it eats your time. It eats your time, and it's out of our control, So I think that was a good one. The third one was you can now take your 30-minute lunch break on duty now. To me, that's also a good one. Like I said, I have no complaints at all. Like, I'm really digging the new laws. You get to the shipper, you be there 30, 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes an hour and 30 minutes, depending on how fast and slow the shipper is. And you turn around and you leave the shipper and you got to stop again just to do your 30-minute lunch break. It drags out the day, to be honest. It drags out the day. So on duty time, you be at the shipper for 30 minutes. Your time, you on duty. You've been on draw 8 hours. You got to drive at least 8 hours. But your time can reset 30 minutes on duty. Cool with me. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. The last one was the 7-3 sleeper berth split. Now with that, I was like, hold on. I didn't know what that actually meant. Like, I didn't get a full understanding of that, because my first thought, I was like, shoot, I do that anyway. But my perception of it at first was, you know, like, when I start driving, I do my post trip, and then I go off duty. You know, sometimes I'll go grab me something to eat, or I sit in the restaurant, or, you know, I'm walking around Walmart cleaning my truck, whatever, and it normally takes me an hour to 3 hours. And then once I'm done and I'm ready to lay down, I just drop down the sleep berth and I lay down. And in the system, it counts as, you know, a full 10 hours, and your time reset. You get a full 8, 14, and your driving time been on reset. So when I was doing my CBS, I got a better understanding of the 7-3 split. And basically, example, right? You start your day, you drive off, you drive for 4 hours. That 4th hour, you stop and you take 2 to 3 hours off duty, and you start back driving for another 4 hours, and you say, okay, I'm finna call it night, right? After you call it night, you do your post trip, and you go into sleeping berth, and you're in the sleeping berth for 7 to 8 hours. That will still count as a full 10-hour break. Your 8-hour reset, your 14 reset, your drive time reset. You don't say! Man, I know for a fact drivers is going to love that 7-3 split. You hear me? Love it. Unfortunately, Snyder drivers is not allowed to use that law. We have to do 10 consecutive hours in order for it not to count against hour 14. But for the rest of y'all good, man. Y'all good. As long as your first break and your second break add up to 10 hours, and you have to drive 8 hours to not go against regulations. So my opinion on the FMCSA new laws concerning the hours of service, hey man, I dig it. I really dig it. It gives drivers more flexibility, man. It does. It takes a lot of pressure off. You know, trying to find somewhere to park, trying to, get to the shipper, fight through traffic, weather, etc. And it keeps us moving. You ain't got to stop and, deal with that. And then, an hour, 30 minutes later, you got to stop again. Like, hey, man, I dig all of them. I really think a lot of drivers are going to like these new laws. And I think a lot of drivers is going to use all these laws to the best of their ability. So my opinion on it, hey man, I'm good with it. I love it. So until next time, y'all be blessed, be safe out there, and let's just keep the country moving.